All right, so Black Friday is just around the corner and everybody loves some good deals just like myself. Black Friday is my Christmas, man. Black Friday is better than my birthday. Black Friday is it. Though you're not gonna find as good of deals as you did in the past, there's still some good deals out there. Let's talk about it. Now, I wanted to talk about my top 3 picks here for Black Friday and kind of dial it down to the tech niche. Now, from TVs to cameras, these are all items that pretty much always go on sale, especially for Black Friday. Now, I'm curious, everybody's Black Friday shopping looks a little bit different, but what are your top 3 things that you're most looking forward to getting this Black Friday? Whether it's a TV, a camera, or maybe a brand new video game system. Let me know down in the comments. All right, starting with a number 1 here, and it's gonna be one of those things that I randomly saw and I was like, yeah, I need to have that like right now. And that's gonna be the OLED Steam Deck. Now we have an OLED version of the Steam Deck, which in the past I did not actually pick up for myself. Kind of opted out into buying that, mainly because at the time I had a pretty capable PC and I was like, I don't need that. What's the point? I have a Nintendo Switch, but now I don't have a PC. More on that later. And I'm thinking this is the perfect time for me to have a Steam Deck. Now we're getting an OLED with a larger picture, better battery life, faster Wi-Fi, and all of the good things that made the original Steam Deck such a great piece of tech. The Steam Deck is currently available in the LCD version, which got a price drop, a 512 gigabyte OLED version with the better features, and lastly, the 1 terabyte OLED, which is the one that I have specifically my eye out on. And I believe it has a sort of a limited edition look to it. I'm really interested to see what it looks like in person, because so far all I've seen from the review units is just your regular standard OLED as the ones from the past. Now with 1 terabyte of storage, this is going to be enough for now for all my gaming needs, especially if it's just handheld and I'm just chilling in bed. I don't need to go all out. 1 terabyte, that's enough. Now, I definitely think this is the most anticipated piece of tech for me this year. It just seems right. It's all of the beautiful games that you could possibly play on your PC in your hands, and this thing looks beautiful. The Steam OLED looks really good. Now, to segue into my second pick for this year's Black Friday, we have a very special, or a lot of special items that I'm gonna be listing in this one. And speaking of a brand new PC, I need a brand new PC, okay? I thought I could rock the MacBook Pro setup. It's just not it. It's boring. I play games, and not just console games. I like playing shooters from time to time. Everybody needs a PC in their setup. I don't know how you guys do it with not having a PC. It's just boring. It's boring. Now, okay, a PC is made out of many parts, so I guess you can count this either as one or as many. I would count it as one, since at the end of the product, you combine everything into one piece. So this is it. Now let's start with all the parts I have in my Amazon cart as we speak right now. Now let's start with the CPU, which here I picked the Intel Core i9 1390KF, which from what I've read, it's an absolute beast, though it overheats a little bit. But if you have a good case and some good fans, you shouldn't have much of a problem. Again, this is what I've read. Now we got 64 gigs of RAM from T-Force. I've used the RAM in my past build, which honestly I've never had any sort of issues with. They're beautifully made. I love the lighting on them. They're easy to install, and why not? If I've used it in the past and it worked perfectly, and hopefully this time around it works perfectly as well. So the next build is gonna be a full white build. It's gonna look sick. Stay tuned, okay? Now for the power supply, I went with an NZXT one. You might start seeing a little bit of a recurring theme to it, and it's gonna be an NZXT build. Now, I like NZXT, I've used their products in the past, so I'm gonna go with a power supply from NZXT. Again, if you recommend something better around the same price range, I'm willing to consider. Now we have the cooler, which is going to be an NZXT cooler. It's the Kraken cooler. Now in the past, I've gone with a pre-built PC from NZXT, which, you know, you basically just buy your PC, they build it for you, and then they ship it to you. And that was a great experience. But I think for this time around, I want to build my own PC and still use a lot of parts from NZXT because they did me so well in the past. Why not again? For the motherboard, I went with the NZXT N7Z790, which I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with motherboards, but I did like the white aesthetics. I read a lot of good things about this motherboard in general, and it's gonna fit the overall NZXT theme of it. Now, the GPU, dang, I didn't know GPUs were still this expensive, but I think I'm gonna go with an RTX 4080 here, and it's gonna be from Zotac Gaming. I've used their GPUs in the past. I've had great experiences with them. Let me know if this is a good pick. I love the white aesthetic. I think it looks great. I think it would look fantastic for my next build. And I gotta say, yeah, it's expensive. It's insane. $1,000 for a GPU. Holy holy God. And lastly, we have the case. I've always loved NZXT cases. I've used one in my past build. I've been wanting some that just came out recently. So we have the brand new NZXT H6, though I'm not completely sold on it just yet. This definitely caught my eye. I kind of wanted the H9, which has glass all around and even on the top, and it looks fantastic. But this thing is always out of stock. It's so hard to find this thing, unless you want to buy it through another seller, which I don't know. I might. I tried buying it through their actual website, but it's always sold out on there as well. So I'm gonna wait and see. I don't know. I've had some offers in the emails. I might go with those. We'll see. Now hold on. Now, this is my third and last overall pick for Black Friday, and this kind of goes in with what most people get for Black Fridays, right? It's a computer monitor, right? If I'm building a PC, if I'm building a rig, I need a good monitor. I'm using a Scepter monitor, which is good, but I think it's time for me to switch to something a little bit more premium, considering I definitely spend a lot more time at my setup looking at this screen for hours on end. I need the best, and I've been leaning into the OLEDs. I've been looking at a lot of OLED monitors. Though there's a lot of pros and cons, I haven't been able to pick a good monitor to fit all my needs. I'm not sure yet. This has been sort of the hardest pick for me, mainly because I've kind of started doing a little bit of research and have found out that a lot of people use their OLED TV like the LG C3 as their actual monitors, and they get these same features, if not better features, for a monitor for a much lower price. When I buy things, I like a bang for my buck. I like to know that what I'm paying for is definitely delivering value to me. And if I'm gonna be spending $8,000 on a monitor or a TV, I wanted to bring as much value to me as possible, since I'll be sitting here all day long looking at it. Now, what do you guys think? Should I get a monitor or should I get an OLED TV? Again, yes, I do want the best for gaming, but I also do want the best for productivity. So if there's something that's in between all of that, that's what I want. I have some items that I've kind of, been looking at. I'm not really sure, but I know for Black Friday, it is the time to get either a TV or a monitor. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I should get. Any recommendations are truly appreciated. So let me know down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I really want to know what your Black Friday picks are. So spend your money wisely this Black Friday, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Okay, bye.